Lewis, 3 points today and that clean sheet we were finally looking for.
Yeah, listen, it's ecstatic. The last 5 games in the league, particularly, we've picked up 9 points and 11 points. 3 wins and 2 draws. It's been what an effort. I think at the end of the game, like today, again we've made it a little bit more difficult for ourselves than we should have. I think we showed best of us at times in the first half with the ball. Obviously, I think we shocked them with the way that we sort of approached it in terms of getting Nadders and Dom up there and Nico, and they struggled to contain that to start with, and then second half it became more of a real battle in the League 2, and listen, they're no mugs, and that's why they're up there in the league.
How sort of happy were you with the professionalism today and the way that we managed that game and saw it out to the end? Yeah,
definitely. I think there was a few scares at the end, obviously. Like I said to the boys inside, a few of them have gone up in estimations in terms of performance and just like gladiator performances. Ellery for that save, I think that's the reason he's at a Premier League club. Joel Lynch for the amount of headers that he got in our 6-yard box, and Teddy Jenks coming in today, I thought he was fantastic. I thought Crawley, to deal with the adversity of getting taken off last weekend at half time, I thought that was excellent. I think the front three looked a handful. Unbelievable. You see, I think it was all 3 of them combined for the goal, and that's a great ball by Dom. I think people underestimate like the difficulty of that cross for Nadders. But listen, I'm just really happy.
And it was a new sort of formation today, but that meant it was even more important for Teddy Jenks to come in and perform in that midfield 3. Yeah,
like I said it last week, that if the boys perform in the games, then I'm not adverse to changing the team. Like I said today, listen, I'm really happy and I'm buzzing with the result and the clean sheet more than anything, but that doesn't mean that I won't over the week be looking at sort of boys in training and they come in and affect it. You can see that it's becoming tougher and tougher to name the bench. Obviously I thought Caleb was excellent on Tuesday and that's why he's made the bench today, and it's probably disappointed Ben Wells and Jaden have been on there in recent weeks. But like I say, as a whole group, as a collective, down to Tony as my right hand man, who's been this week, he's gone over and beyond for me, and I can't thank him enough. They've all been fantastic.
We'll talk about Tony, Craig, just so the fans know. Is it a decision between him being on the touchline or on the field? Is he fit to play, or is that a decision you've made for him to be with you?
He's fit to play, yeah. Listen, he's going to still be a massive player for us as a club because he's been fantastic servant for the club, but also just his quality, I think, is unrivaled at times. For today, I just went with Lynchy and Ludi, and I thought they both played fantastically. So I think he understands that, but he knows that no matter what I ask of him, he's going to be able to do it. And like I say, like him more than anyone has been fantastic for me, and I can't speak highly enough of him. And I've said it a few times. And as soon as I got given the opportunity to step across and do this side, he's been fantastic.
Something else that's been refreshing since you took over was the quick starts we're having to halves. We come out, we fight, and we can often score early, and we did again today, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. I think. Listen, I hope that obviously with the little carrot of being able to go to a new training ground this week and get things done a little bit, like I think that sort of had a little bit of a bounce for us today. I think that once we get a bit more work on the grass and sort of start to understand more elements of how I like things done, and not just me but Tony as well, and listen, Jason, the fitness coach, and like in terms of how hard we want to work and whatnot, I think that will start to become evident in more matches. Listen, we've still got to be better at seeing games out, 100%. I think you could see today that it ended up being a real big battle at the end. But like I said, they were gladiators at the end and they stood up to it. And listen, I'll just stand here with immense pride.
And after the last 2 games, can you see that defensive unit getting tighter now?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I've been able to name a same back 4 since I've come over, and I think that's one, plaudits to the boys that keep coming in, but also disappointing that I have to keep changing it, but not because of people's performance, because I think it's only been really one half that I've been disappointed with, which was the Accrington first half, and I put that down to myself more than the players. And I apologise to them on that. And listen, they've been fantastic as not just a back line. You even look today. I think Nico popped up with 3 vital headers in from corners and set pieces. Being someone who's my height, I never liked heading it, but he clearly does. But listen, as a collective, to get that clean sheet today more than anything, that's everything to me.
Finally, that is 11 points out of 15 in the league under yourself. You must be enjoying life as manager.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't really get much time to rest. I think my wife will say that because I'm never really at home anymore. I'm either, and if I am at home, I'm away with the fairies watching games or whatnot. But listen, if we keep winning, then next summer hopefully I'll be able to celebrate what's been a successful period. Fingers crossed I get given the chance to keep leading the team going forward. Like, I've really enjoyed it. I hope the players have. I hope the fans have, and I hope the owners are enjoying what's going on at the minute. But like I say, the club shouldn't have been where it was when we took over sort of 7 or 8 games ago, and thankfully we've been able to lift that up.
Lewis, thank you. Dom, a 1-0 win and a clean sheet, can't get much better than that, can it?
No, the lads are buzzing in there. It's something that we've been working towards, that clean sheet especially, and we know the quality that we bring will win games if we keep clean sheets, and the lads, especially in the last 10-15 minutes, put the bodies on the line. You can see it that we were all knackered coming off, but that was very important for us, and I think it's 5 unbeaten in the league now, so it's massive for us, and we're all buzzing. Yeah,
something we spoke to Lewis about were these quick starts we're having to games, and the second half too, and it happened again in the first half when you created one hell of a goal, didn't you?
Yeah, normally I'm wanting to get on the end of them, but I'm buzzing for Nadders. He's on form at the minute. He's playing really well. So's Tommy. It was one of them. I sort of picked it up, and I always say strikers are the best crossers of the ball because we know where we want it. So I'm buzzing for Nadders, and it's the 3 points, and it's that bit sweeter when you can hold on to it. When you score early. So we're buzzing.
Obviously, you fitted in nicely with Nico Nadders in a slightly new formation today. How did you get on with that?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I've had to be patient over the last few weeks, and I've been fine with that. I haven't, but I have. Sometimes that's just how it goes as footballers. Form's massive, and I feel like with a goal Tuesday night, and obviously setting Nadders up today, I can hopefully start to kick on now and help the team. That's it's what I've come here for, to play games, score goals, and get back to where I know I can be. I think we all bring something different. Tommy's really good at coming, getting it, creating stuff. Nadders in behind. I don't think I've seen a centre half who can keep up with him yet. I'll tuck the rest away. So I think we complement each other really well. And it was enjoyable playing with him.
We know how important that clean sheet is, especially for manager Lewis Young and for yourselves. But how impressed were you with the defensive unit today?
I thought it was massive. I mean, the scoreline on Tuesday night didn't really show it. Conceding 3, but against a team like that for 75 minutes to keep them to 1 goal, and it's the good habits that follow you, and it carried us into the game today. And they chucked everything at us, which we were expecting. Long balls. It wasn't an easy win today. They're flying and they'll beat most teams. So it's massive for the lads, and the confidence, and knowing what we're good at and making sure that we hung on to that 3 points.
Dom, thank you.
Cheers.